stream, but it got all messed up and froze, and I wasn't going to continue doing this reading until y'all could view me. So I apologize for that. But it gave me a chance to recenter myself, because apparently Spirit felt I needed that. So here we are. I'll give y'all a minute to get here. Let me see something real quick. I don't understand why it does that. Come on. Let me do this real quick. Here, I'll put this in capital letters so people can't miss it. Yes, I'm still up, baby. Thank you. Y'all are sweet. I had to reset up my stream because my other stream froze. Pain in the butt. But I get it. Thank you, Gosafel. Welcome, beautiful souls. And yes, Kumi too. I'm still up. I told you I'm a night owl. No, you're sweet, honey. Got cold. Sorry about that, Diane. It just, I don't know what happened with the stream. I don't know why it froze, but it did that last night too. So, and I had to restart it again. Hi, Jess. Yes, beautiful. My back's doing fine. I took some medicine a few hours ago, so I'm holding up. Thankfully, because it gave, at least, you know, with the stream freezing, it gave me a chance to recenter myself, which was good. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. That's too funny. People are crazy. We're getting into that hour now, Diane and Jess. People coming here act crazy. I look more vibrant. Well, good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I think I just needed to get up for a minute and recenter myself. So, I mean, maybe that was spirit coming in and saying I needed to do that. It feels like purge time again. Yeah. For real. Okay. I just mean, yeah, if I can talk right, I just need to take this. Because my shoulder's starting to let me know. Hello, cute boy. Hello, Donovan. Yes, that's Teddy. That's my teddy bear. Brandon, I don't play that game, baby. Not my monkey, not my circus. Crazy nonsense. For real. Jess, I would charge him 100. Crazy. For real. Cute boy, I'm in the United States. I'm in Georgia. Brandon, I don't play no games. Okay? That's not what this stream's about. So if you think I'm about playing games, you can exit right. My mods will kindly escort you to the exit. If you want to be serious with me, but I think that's a little late, you can always send me your money and I can give you a reading and tell you whatever the hell you want. Whatever spirit wants me to tell you, I would tell you. So, that's the way this works. Hi, Rose. Okay, beautiful. That was you. Okay, honey, I got it. Thank you, honey. I'm just waiting for someone to come back. I hope Tom hurries up and comes back. Excuse me. Your question is about a Taurus? Okay, so this is a love question. So, beautiful. What I can do for you, sweetheart, because I don't go into other people's energies. I can give you a general reading, a general love reading, and whoever's on your mind, whoever's in your energy, I can read them in your energy, but I cannot specifically go into their energy and find out like what they want to, tell you, what they're thinking, that kind of thing. Because there's just a line with that I just don't cross. It's about being respectful of other people's energy. It's just about having that boundary, respecting that line that if, they're not present, if they didn't ask me for a reading, it's just wrong for me to do. And that's how I handle that, honey. So, Cisco, how much for what? For a reading? My beautiful moderators just provided the information for you. So, okay, Rose. I just wanted to make sure you understood that, sweetheart. I'm waiting for Tom. I already pulled these cards for him. I hate that I had to end that damn stream, because now he's not here. Ugh. Do I have ankle bracelets? I don't know. Do I look like I'm under arrest? That sounds more like shackles to me. And I'm not shackled to nothing. Cisco, I mean, if you're wanting to know if it's a loved one visiting you, it's possible. But I'm not going to get into answering those questions unless you want to pay me $10 US, and then I can do it. I don't work for free, baby. I'm trying to give Tom some time to come back here. I mean, if he doesn't, I'll still do his reading when he comes back. A grounding anklet. Oh, I love that, Miss Jess. I love anklets. I used to have one, actually. You just gotta make sure, beautiful, because I have a metal allergy. So you would have to put like the gold, 14 karat gold solid little clasp on it, honey. Otherwise, I can't wear it because it will break me out. I'm allergic. When I say I'm allergic to anything less than 14 karat solid, I was gifted a pair of earrings a few years ago, and they were told it was in 14 karat gold. It wasn't, honey. Every single time I put those earrings in my ears, like after a few hours, my ears would turn red and they would start bleeding, literally. They would both look like they were bleeding, like they were becoming infected. It was ugly. So, thankfully, it was from a, what they call them, companies. Like one of those big franchise corporation jewelry stores. So they, were apologetic about the mix-up and took the earrings back and exchanged it for something else. But, yeah, I got a bad allergy. No, I don't need to be breaking out like that. So, it's the only downside to jewelry that I can't wear costume jewelry like that. Otherwise, it breaks me out. Or I get a bad rash. Okay, well, I didn't pull any tarot yet. So, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do Rose. And if Tom comes back, I'll pull out these cards. I'll just put them to the side for him right now. Let's see. This is for you, Tom. This is your stack. Where do I put your stack? I'll put it up here. Stick it in here. I don't want to keep anyone else waiting. Thanks. Okay, beautiful Rose. Now I'm getting cold. You want a love reading? What card, Spirit, show me? Miss Purple, I live in the United States, in Georgia. Shiva, yes, beautiful. I believe in angels. I've even seen a few angels. So, alright, beautiful Rose. Let me figure out which cards and which decks Spirit wants me to grab for you, sweetheart. Ooh, this one. I think it's right here. Nope, not that one. Where is it? Where'd it go? Crapola. I don't think that's it either. No, it is. Okay. Damn. I gotta pull these. Yes. Yes. Sweetheart. I love my necklace too. It was custom made by a very talented man that's in Hawaii. He's very good at what he does. So, it's my crystal grid necklace that helps me to have a stronger connection to the divine, to my spirit guides. So, alright, Spirit. Let me call him now, please. Alright, let me see. An orb flew by me. Oh, beautiful. I'll have to go through and look at it later. Alright. Rose. Hello, Marlon. Hello, Matt H. Welcome. Oh, wow, Diane. That's cool. I'll definitely have to look at that later. I'm curious. Alright, Spirit, show me. Miss Rose. Rose, I'm pulling both Oracle and Tarot cards, sweetheart. Hello, Locatina. Welcome, beautiful soul. And thank you, sweetheart. Oh, there you are, baby. Okay. Crap. I'm happy you made it back, baby. I was waiting. Damn it. Baby, can you wait a few minutes? Because I tried waiting for you, and I apologize. Because somebody else came in after you. Or do you not have time, baby? Just let me know what you want me to do, honey. Because technically you were first, baby. Okay, thank you for your understanding, honey. I've already pulled your oracle cards. I just put them to the side, so... Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, too. Okay. Yes. I appreciate you, baby, very much. Mm-mm. 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 Open this box back up. Alright. Hello, Eric. Welcome. I'm good. How are you, Eric? Y'all making me laugh over there. Someone said some nonsense, apparently. Never fails. We're getting into that hour now. In a couple hours, really. Okay, now I can get to the tarot. Alright, Spirit, show me now. Please. Oops. Hello, Will. Welcome, beautiful soul. Snoopy. Hello. That's not my name, though, sweetheart. Oh, I guess that was your answer. Oh, my goodness. The trolls are out. I mean, it's like, don't they ever sleep? Of course, they probably think the same thing about me. Crazy nonsense. Alright, Spirit, show me. I know, right? Hi, Xander. Welcome, beautiful soul. They're doing good. Thank you for asking. Uh-huh. Yep. It's time for you to go too, Tommy. This ain't the place. Crazy. Heart roads. Show me, Spirit. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Damn. Some major arcana here, girlfriend. You're in hermit mode. That I can see. You're afraid of love, it looks like. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting whether you should continue. Where'd the other deck go I had? Oh, hello, Amanda. Right there in front of you. Hello, Battle Rabbit. Hello, Janice. Welcome, beautiful souls. How are y'all? I'm happy everyone's here. And to all my beautiful lurkers in the background, thank you for being here too. Appreciate y'all just as much. Alright, Spirit, show me. No, Battle, this ain't this place, so it's time for you to go. Hi, Robert. How are you, baby? Good morning to you too, honey. Thank you, Robert. There's a story to that, baby. You know how you saw me yesterday morning? And I was still awake? And, you know how I went through and I was already starting to get tired, so I went and lay down because obviously I've been up all night. Well, I went and lay down for a few hours. So, what, the stream ended about 6:30? I know it was before the sun was shining. And then I ended up waking up around, what, noon, I want to say? I just woke up for no reason. There was no apparent reason. But I wake up with this damn song in my head. And it's like, okay, someone got love on the brain. That's obvious. I just trying to make sense of why it's there, you know. And I don't know how old you are, baby, but I'm an 80s baby. So this is an old song. You might know it. You may not. I'm not sure. I'm not going to assume you know it. But there's that song by Christopher, and if my memory serves me right, it's in the movie Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. It's that song by Christopher, Lady in Red. Do you know what song I'm talking about? So because that song was stuck in my head, I don't know, maybe I was trying to channel her. I have no idea. But that song was there for a reason. Like someone was trying to send me a message, or I was picking up on someone's energy. Like I said, it's like someone has love on the brain. And that was what they were showing me. I believe it's in that movie Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. I believe it's from that movie, but I'm not positive, baby. But it's by Chris de Burgh, and it's called Lady in Red. Hello, Ashish Kumar. How are you, honey? So, it's a beautiful love song, Robert. I love that song, but... So, because that song was stuck in my head, it's like, okay, well, I guess I'll just put on red then. That's all I could think of. I didn't know what else to do. So here I am. And red is one of my favorite colors. So, alright. Show me, Spirit. I want to know, clarify all these for me, please. Damn. Alright, clarify. Wow. Fire and water. Damn. Alright. Alright, well, that's victory right there. Yeah. That's what it's telling me. Xander, yes, they are the best. They're always here for me, and I so appreciate them. Thankfully, Diane's in a different country, so it's actually afternoon for her, going into the evening. But Jess is like a few hours behind me. All right, beautiful Rose. Are you here, sweetheart? Are you ready, honey? Hello, Kenzie. You can't wait till tomorrow afternoon? Well, baby, I hope you have some really great news for me tomorrow afternoon, baby. Now you got my curiosity, Tom. Hello, Christopher. How are you, baby? Welcome, and thank you so much. Thank you for being here. You're one of my lurkers in the background, so... Hello, PPI. Welcome, beautiful soul. How are you, honey? Happy you're here. Happy everyone's here. Miss Rose, you here, honey? Well, Thank you, PPI. Thank you very much. I'm flattered, honey. I have my moments. Good morning, Abby. Welcome, beautiful soul. How are you, honey? Oh, wow. Korean is beautiful. Where am I from? I'm in the United States. I live in the state called Georgia. Yeah, Diana's in the Philippines. Lee Gunner, you're right. He does love me. I agree with you. Jax. Are you really, Tom? What part of Georgia you at, baby? Oh, yeah, right. I don't make food. Wow, you're that close to me, huh? Oh, yeah. I know Marietta. I, about a year and a half ago, I was living in Lawrenceville by Mulla, Georgia. But I was forced to sell my house. So I ended up buying another house, but I live like closer to Commerce. But yes, I know Marietta. Damn, baby. I didn't know you were that close to me. Hello, Rekka Rex. How are you, beautiful soul? Well, thank you, sweetheart. I mean, I'm more vibrant, I guess, but I didn't get as much sleep as I might look to you right now. Yes, Tom, I'm super close, baby. Hello, M. Taylor. You don't trust my bear? I trust my bear. He's here with me 24/7, sweetheart. He's my protector. Yes, we are, Tom. I actually just saw it right before I started this stream because I stepped outside for a minute so I can re-ground myself and come back in and be more tuned in because I feel like I needed to recenter after that stream got messed up. So, Rose, are you here, sweetheart? I got your cards out, honey. I don't like reading for people unless they're here. So yes, I did see the moon, Tom, and it's beautiful. I love looking at the moon. Hello, beautiful Sandra. Welcome, sweetheart. Yes, it was, Tom. I saw it. It was gorgeous. It was under my sign too, baby, because I'm a Pisces. It was the harvest moon in Pisces. Miss Sandra, I I was born in California, but I live in Georgia. Are you a Taurus? I love Taurus. I'm a Taurus moon. Hello, Naima. I know I didn't say that right. Forgive me if I didn't say your name right, sweetheart, but thank you. I'm serious, Tom. Oh, good, honey. I'm glad. I hate if I mispronounce people's names, so thank you. Yes, Tom, I'm serious, baby. I was born in Fontana, and I grew up in Pasadena. My family's still there, in fact. Eric, I'm doing good, baby. How are you, sweetheart? Yes, I know Carson. Jess, did you just text me, sweetheart? Crapola. Oh, from Pittsburgh, Eric. I've never been up north to Pennsylvania, but that's cool, baby. Do I, Timothy? Well, that sounds like a personal problem to me, baby, if that's what you believe. Christopher, baby, I'm not sure what you're talking about, honey. That kind of confused me. Okay, Miss Rose. I can't wait any longer, sweetheart. I got someone else I have to read for. So, you can always come back later. I'll keep you on my list, sweetheart. I just don't like to read for people unless they're present. That's just a rule of mine, and I'm sorry if I didn't say that clearly. I always forget. Because I want to interact with you as I'm reading for you. Thank you, Eric. You're very sweet, honey. Jess, did you just text me, sweetheart? Oh, Tom, don't be scared for your reading, baby. Please don't. I'll give Rose 5 minutes to come back. And if she's not here, I'm going to have to move on to Tom and read for her later. Oh, really, Figgy? Well, you know what? There's an exit door that my mods will be happy to help you with. Hello, Adelia. How are you, beautiful soul? Welcome back, honey. It's good to see you again. Yeah, Jess, it must be on your end, beautiful, because everybody else seems to be able to see me, honey. I don't see any issues. Let me look at something first before I really say for sure. But if they're all not having a problem, it must be on your end, which is weird. I don't understand that. Naima, you drink a Red Bull and go straight to sleep? No, honey, my Red Bull is my coffee. That's what it is. All right, honey, let me see something. I'm just curious. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me exit out of this first. No, let me exit out of this first. All right, let me see something. Hello, Kavitha. Welcome, beautiful soul. Good morning. Happy to meet you, honey. Welcome. Let me see. Nope, beautiful. Jess, it's working fine over here, sweetheart. I'm not seeing any problems with it, other than it's lagged on my other end, but ain't nothing I can do about that. Exit out of it, so it's on your end, beautiful. I hope you get that straight, honey. I hate for you to have any problems with your service and all that stuff. I know how much of a pain in the butt that can be. Kavitha and anyone else that came into my stream. And Eric, you're very sweet, honey. And Christopher, that's cool, baby. I've never been to Australia. Oh, well, I'm glad it's all good for you, Tom. I'm happy to hear that, baby. Eric, if you want a reading, baby, it's $10 US, honey. And you're welcome, Jess. Thank you for letting me know, honey. I got your well, I got your messages. I just haven't literally typed your name into my phone yet, which I need to do. I need to do you and a few other people. So that way I know exactly who's messaging me at the time. Make a wish. Okay. Okay. Okay, she's not showing up, so I guess I'm gonna put these cards back. And I'll keep her name on my list. Since obviously, damn it. Since obviously I'll be back tonight too to read. Once I get off of this stream, unless she comes back before I end this stream. That just depends on how much longer I want to be here. So, okay, let me go back to this then. I'm going to have to put these cards back because I may need them for someone else. Let me put this back real quick. Alright. Yeah. I think I pulled this card for you too, baby. I think I did. It's good energy. Well, I'm happy it's good energy, baby. Oops. I try to be. I want y'all to feel my good energy through the screen. Alright, baby. Let me see. No, maybe I didn't pull one of them cards for you. For some odd reason, I thought I did. But I guess not. Okay. Let me put that there. I hate that I gotta put these cards up, but I need that. And then I need to put up see. What's those in that box? Hold on, y'all. I'll put these cards back up. Because I definitely don't want these cards to get ruined. Already got to replace a few decks because they've already worn down, which really ticks me off. Because I've only had them a few months now. Yes, Adelia, I'm fine, beautiful. I've gotten some rest. I mean, sure, I can always use more rest, but sweetheart, earlier, well, technically yesterday now, but I went to sleep after I got off the stream yesterday morning, and I woke up, so we'll just say I went to sleep around 7, just a rough estimate. I woke up like around noon. For no apparent reason. I just woke up. And, yeah, that's true, Diane. I know. I have. So I woke up, and I had a song in my head, and it wouldn't leave me alone. It's like, oh, shoot. It's like, okay, Spirit, you're trying to tell me something. So I felt like someone had, like, love on the brain or something. And the song just kept playing over and over and over in my head. It was driving me a little cuckoo, you can say, which tends to happen when those songs happen. So I'm like, okay, someone must need me. So the Spirit was like telling me to get on my stream, so I did. And I did get on here for a couple hours, and someone did need my help, so I guess that's what Spirit was waking me up for. So, but I did go and lay back down a little bit later. So I've had a couple naps in between. And yes, Diane, you're right. I have been using the decks over time. I'm just mad. I guess I'm just disappointed because that one deck, that clarity deck, I'm just disappointed. I just wish it wouldn't breaking down so quickly like it is. So, but I know Deborah knows that the cardstock isn't the best, so maybe the next edition will be. That's all I can hope for. Alright, baby, let me put your cards out here that I pulled. Oh, Tom, since you live in Georgia, you will know my favorite restaurant if I say it. I'm pretty positive you'll know. You know Chop's Lobster Bar in Buckhead? That's my restaurant, baby. I would think maybe you haven't eaten there. I don't know, but if you haven't eaten there and you enjoy fine dining, I highly recommend it. That is my favorite restaurant. I go to the Lobster Bar. Pikachu, there ain't no teen boys here. Okay, let me tell you something. There's no underage people allowed in my streams, so. So yeah, I love that restaurant. I haven't been in a few years. But I figured you would know it since you live out there near it. Alright, Tom. Let's see what's going on with you, baby. About this. I want to see. Alright, Spirit. Show me, please. Yeah, I mean, I've tried a few other places, but Chops is, that's where I love. The only other place I love to eat at, that's like fine dining like that I've had is, Stony River. Over there, is that Duluth? I don't believe it's Duluth, but it's right next to Duluth. Over there off of, mm, oh crap, what's the name of that street? I'm drawing a blank. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Stony River, yeah. I love that place too, but I think Chops is a lot better. Alright, Spirit, show me time. Well, baby, you up in your head a lot? You worrying about something? Oh yeah, there's a lot of good places in Atlanta. Alright, Spirit. So this one. Alright. Yeah, I see that. And Tarot's telling me you've been in your head a lot, baby. Hello, Elise. Welcome, beautiful soul. Yeah, the energy's been all over the place lately, Elise. And because we just had a full moon, you know, some people can't handle that full moon energy sometimes. Come on, Spirit. No, that wasn't cool, Spirit. How have my cards been? What you mean, sweetheart? I mean, beautiful Elise, I've been on this stream for several hours now, and I mean, I just get cards. They've been all over the place, but I read for different people too, sweetheart. No, honey, you're not being rude. You're asking. No, I do. When I read for individual people. I do paid readings. And I will go through and do a collective reading, which I did do in the beginning of my stream, but it's on the other stream because I had to restart it because unfortunately the screen froze. So, But it just depends on who I'm reading for, sweetheart. Because I read more so for individuals than I do for like a group. But I do collective readings, which is like a group read. But I don't like specifically read on zodiac signs. I read on the collective. So the collective would be like people who are subscribed, people who are currently here, and then people who will watch this later. So like even for you, sweetheart, it would be a collective reading for everyone. It's just take from it what resonates and, you know, leave the rest, pretty much. Alright, let me read for Tom. Okay, baby. Let me see. What's going on with you? Let me see. Spirit. Well, 7-7. Yeah, that makes sense to me too. Ooh. Well, I mean, I see a lot of positive energy in here, Tom. But I still see you're in your head a lot too, baby. Let me move these oracle cards to the side so I can get to these other ones first. Hello, Amari. Welcome, beautiful soul. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I'm flattered. Okay, Tom. I see you got a major decision to make. I'm sorry, baby. If I look nervous, I don't mean to, okay? I'm not nervous, baby. No, I feel like you gotta, you know, like I got forgiveness, okay? So this came out. This is from my spirit guide deck. So these are just like some of the major points they want to make. So I start every reading this way. So I don't know if you got to forgive yourself or someone else, baby, or both. But Spirit wants to bring that through. They want you to have forgiveness for yourself and others. And, you know, just have more compassion, baby. I understand some people can hurt us deeply. I understand that. I understand it's hard to forgive, especially when we've been wounded deeply. But, you know, forgiveness is not just about forgiving the other person, but forgiving ourselves. Because when we hold on to anger and resentment, all that negative energy carries around with us. So it's almost like, you know, like you and others see me as a very positive person. At least that's what I get told. Um, And when I'm on here, I try and be vibrant. I try to be as positive as I can be. And I try and stand up straight or sit up straight, right? But when when you're carrying around negative emotions and negative energy, you go from standing up straight to doing this. And so, like, when you go around in life, that's kind of like the energy you put out, too. So, forgiveness is an important thing you want to do for yourself and for others. But, it's a selfish act for yourself if you want to look at it that way. Because then you go through, when you go about your life, when you're out in the world, you shine a brighter light, and that light comes in, and then, people are more attracted because you stand more positive. Your energy speaks light, not, a cloud of darkness, if that makes any sense. So that's the first thing I got here, baby. And the second thing I get is I feel like you're going through a big transformation. I feel like you're going through a transition of growth. Like, I feel like you're going through and getting more in tune with your spiritual side even. And I feel like that's coming into your daily life. Like, I feel like you're trusting your gut more. And, when someone else may tell you something or give you advice, maybe you used to listen to their advice, but I feel like more now you're going like, no, if you disagree, like if your gut is telling you no, you go more so with your gut than with what someone else might suggest, is what I just heard. And I go through and I see there's a good surprise here. Hi, Rose. Okay, beautiful. I'll read for you after I read for Tom, sweetheart. I waited for you and I called for you, but you weren't here. So I had to read for someone else, sweetheart. So I will read for you after this one's over, okay? Um, but I feel like you got a major decision to make, or decisions. So there's something going on that you're really considering making a serious decision about. And I feel like this is going to take a lot of time for you to really consider all the options, is what I just heard, and to evaluate it from every angle. And I feel like even for you, it's even like, how do I describe this? Like, Tom, tell me if I've tapped in right. When I see you, baby, I see you in like a boardroom type scenario. I see you sitting at a big long table at a meeting. And I feel like sometimes you go in there, not saying you don't have power, because I feel like you do, but I feel like sometimes you try and, I'm not going to say you walk over people. That's the wrong word. I feel like more like when someone else gives a suggestion of an idea, of something that maybe, everyone, should try or consider, like a project of some type. Um, I get the energy of, you might consider it, but you don't normally will listen to it. Like, I feel like you'll go in there and say, no, we're not doing this. It's out of the question. Like, you won't even consider it. It's the energy I get. Like, I guess it's like a power trip, but it's not, how do I say this, spirit? Help me here. Um, it's not like a power trip of you trying to like throw your power around. It's more so that you have a way of being sometimes, and you're very stubborn and set in your ways, and that I pick up very clearly. So when you have your mind set on something, it's very hard to change it. So when people come in with new ideas or something different, a different perspective, it takes a lot to twist your mind, to twist your arm, if that makes any sense. Right, okay. Well, baby, I wasn't trying to say it like a power trip. I was trying to say it just more like you're stubborn and set in your ways. I was trying to explain the vision in my head of what spirit was showing me. So, like, you're just set in your ways. Like, once you got your mind made up, it's hard to change it, is what I was trying to get at. So you're like standing solid in the ground firm. Like, you won't move an inch once you got your mind made up. But I feel like you're having to really reevaluate that and there's a bigger decision at play that you have to really consider, and that you're really thinking it through. And I see like you're in your head a lot because, like I said, I got a lot of swords here, which tells me that's a lot of thinking. Okay, so I did tap in. Okay, baby. All right. Okay. I'm glad, because I'm just like, when they showed me that, it's like I didn't know how else to explain it, but I feel like this was you. So, all right. But I feel like there's going to be a surprise come in. Okay. Because I pulled this card too, baby. So, I feel like someone's going to have a bigger creative idea, because I pulled this card too, creation. So there's going to be like a new creative idea, and I feel like it's going to throw you for a surprise. If it hasn't already, it's coming, and Spirit wants to bring this through, okay? And they want you to know that they're there walking with you, baby, because I also get one of my oracle cards, which I'll go over these later, baby. I'm just kind of going through the sum of what I'm getting right now. You'll have your personal guides there to help you, okay? They're going to help walk you through this, baby. Even if you got to let go of not being so set in your ways on certain decisions or actions you want to take. So that's what I'm picking up here from this, okay? Now I'm going to get to the tarot. And I do have other cards. Where do they go? Crapola. I know I pulled them. Oh, they're over there. The other oracle cards and a couple of these that are laid out, I'll go over like the deeper meaning after I go through the tarot cards for you, baby. Okay? So, here you are in the recent past. You've put up a lot of resistance. And the reason why I say that, baby, is because I get the Seven of Wands. And this is about resistance. You are putting up like a wall, a block, is what I hear. So this has been like a very challenging thing for you. And you put up a lot of resistance when other people have tried to approach you with a new idea, or, you know, wanting you to reconsider a decision. It's kind of like you've been very resistant. Like I said, being very stubborn. And Spirit wants you to know that you're not seeing things as clearly as you probably should. And the only reason why I say that is because I get the Seven of Swords with it. So this is you just being more set in your ways, locked in your mind, and not willing to see it any other way. But Spirit wants you to know you might want to re-look at it, recalibrate is what I just heard, and look at it from a different perspective, a different point of view. Just even try and give an inch right now and see it from a different way than what you have been. Because I feel like if you do, like a light bulb's going to go off for you. And so the next set of cards I get, baby, is the Four of Swords. And this is all about contemplation. This is all about taking that time out, like this kid right here, just laying out in the sun, just thinking it over, but being more in a relaxed state, trying to meditate even, and just contemplate, reflecting on it. And I feel like because this has been, whatever this is, baby, that I'm picking up on, it's given you a lot of like difficulties, but I feel like it's going to end. I feel like you're going to find a resolution to this, because with it, I get the Ten of Swords, and the 10 is like the last completion of the cycle. So I feel like it's coming to a close here, and it will be a good resolution is what I just heard for you. And I feel like you'll be fine with it, because then you're going to find yourself not doubting yourself anymore. Because like the next card I got, relaxing is hard. Baby, I get that. I do. I feel that with you. I feel that deeply. You're a Taurus. That I understand. So, I know it's hard to relax sometimes. I know it's hard to let go of control sometimes. But baby, you gotta allow the universe, you gotta allow the divine to allow things to flow naturally, like sometimes they're meant to, baby. Sometimes you gotta allow, like that song, I don't know if you're familiar with it. There's that song by oh, what's her name? Crap. She won American Idol. She's a country singer. She's a big country singer. She has a song out called Jesus Take the Wheel. So I feel like you gotta sometimes allow, if you believe in Jesus, if you don't, I understand, whoever that higher being is for you, sometimes you gotta allow Jesus take the wheel for you, baby, and trust in it. That's what I hear. You gotta allow them to take the wheel for you sometimes. No, it's not Kelly Clarkson. It's someone else. Gosh, I can't remember her bloody freaking name. She's blonde. She's gorgeous. And I got that CD too. That's what's crazy. And I can't think of her name. There it is. Carrie Underwood. Yeah, Carrie Underwood. And she has that song out called Jesus Take the Wheel. So, baby, you just got to allow Jesus take the wheel a little bit. I know it's hard. Because like I said, I feel your energy being really strong. You know, I feel like, you know, you're a big boss. Is the energy I get from you. So I understand sometimes that's hard. Okay, but sometimes you got to allow and trust in the divine. Rose, hey, beautiful. If you want to go to sleep, honey, go to sleep. I'll be back later tonight. Okay, I'll come back by 10 p.m. my time, Eastern. So I'll be back later. Okay, I'll keep your name on my list, sweetheart. I won't forget you, honey. So you get some sleep, okay? Rose, I'm doing someone else's reading right now, sweetheart. That's what I'm saying to you, honey. Can you please, like, come back later? Get some sleep. Because I need you alert when I do your reading. So get some sleep so you are more rested. So when I do your reading, you will understand and listen to me. Yeah, Rose, and I waited for you, sweetheart. So I'm telling you, please come back later. Get some sleep. Okay, because I'm doing someone else's reading right now. Andy, it's $10 US. And yes, 10 p.m. Eastern time is my time. I might come on a little bit earlier. It just depends. But anyways. Okay, so Tom, like I pulled eight the Eight of Swords, and this is all about free will, doubt even. But I feel like you're letting go of having that doubt. Because instead of it being upright, I feel like it's like this. So I feel like you're releasing a little bit of that control. And Spirit wants me to tell you, baby, if you can do that and trust in it, you're going to have the world in your hands, okay? Because the world is in the center of your reading right here, which this tells me that it's going to be a success, baby, okay? Everything you're wanting from this will be a success. You will be able to take this in a new direction. So allow the world to come in and allow like this fairy, you can call her. Yeah, she's a fairy. Allow that to happen. Yeah, just let go a little bit, baby. You know, allow the divine to help you here. Help guide you some. And the world will come in. It'll be there for you, baby. You know, and you know, it's like just having that free will of the divine, allowing the divine to guide a little bit. Exactly, Elise. allow your guides and your fairies to help you a little bit, baby. Okay? And you'll have the world. It's going to be a success. And you'll have freedom in it. You'll be able to celebrate. Okay? Because even the next couple of cards I get for you, baby, is the Two of Wands, which is all about planning. This is all about progress, forward movement. And you'll be able to come out in it. And the Queen of Pentacles, which is a strong card. You're going to come out in style. You're going to come out being able to proceed and be practical. And everything's going to be beautiful. It's just going to be a beautiful energy for you. Because with it, like I said, I get the Queen of Pentacles here. And I feel like this is you. This is you coming out in the Queen of Pentacles. On top of the world, baby. Pretty much is what I'm getting. So it's good, positive energy here. And the last couple of cards just kind of reaffirm it. Because here you are in like the Knight of Pentacles. And this is just showing that you're being more organized and you got support behind you. Okay? You'll have the support you need. And with it, I get the Ten of Pentacles, which again is having everything you want and need. It coming out in success, being in abundance. And abundance can be financial, your material, career, your body. It applies to all those things. Pentacles applies to those main parts, aspects of our lives. So it's going to be successful, baby. You're going to be in the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be able to celebrate. It's going to be a celebration because I'm going to show you something else. To get you to understand. When I pulled your cards, I pulled it for 2 different decks, okay? And I always look at the bottom card just to see. And this is the bottom card I have from one of the decks I pulled from. This is the Three of Cups. This is all about celebration, okay? So this is you celebrating with the people around you. This could be your colleagues. This can be your family. It could be your friends, your significant other. You know, put it where it fits, baby. You'll be able to celebrate, though, is what this is telling me. You're going to have a big celebration. You're going to feel good. Be on top of the world. Like this Queen of Pentacles. You're going to have it the way you want it. It's going to come out. And I feel like it's going to be a big surprise for you. But in a good way. I feel like it's going to be a good surprise. And then, let me show you the other one so you understand, baby. This is the Four of Wands, okay? And this is also about celebration, okay? It's a big celebratory moment. In fact, this is like, when the Four of Wands comes out, it's more like celebrating like a big major event, like a gathering of some kind, like a baby shower, a wedding, an anniversary, a birthday. But it can just be a big gathering, just celebrating life. Either way, both of these decks are telling me it's going to be successful. It's going to be a celebration. You're going to be happy. It's going to be successful. So, like I said, it's not bad. I know you said you were worried, but I was telling you, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just that you're all in your head and being a Taurus, being stubborn. I'm picking at you, baby, but you know what I mean. I'm a Taurus moon, so I get it. I'm very stubborn myself. Understand me, I am. I'm a Pisces sun, yes, but I'm a Taurus moon. And both them signs are very, very, very stubborn. Yeah, baby. I know, and it's hard to not be stubborn sometimes. That I get. That I do know. Okay, so here we go. I pulled you a couple of angel cards. For some reason, Spirit was asking me to pull these for you, so I did. Let's see. Honor your feelings. So I hope everything I've said so far, baby, resonates and gives you some clarity and guidance and confirmation that you were needing. 44. All right. Yes, we can be a bullhead. You're right, Diane. I won't, hey, I won't argue with you about it. You're right. All right, baby. Here is the first angel card I pulled for you. And this is Honor Your Feelings. Archangel Hannah. Okay? And it says, you're allowed to be emotional, and it's completely natural to express your emotions. The angels are encouraging you to acknowledge how you feel and express that in a positive and loving way. You are a sensitive soul, and probably more sensitive at this time. But this is great. When you express your emotions, you're expressing how much you care about a situation. And when you begin to acknowledge how you feel, you come into a deeper alignment with yourself. Your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift from God. You are being encouraged to clear your emotions out by honoring how you feel and being honest with yourself. You will then be able to express who you truly are and will come into alignment with the gifts and talents you have to share with the world. So baby, honor your feelings, honey. Honor your feelings, Tom. It's okay. It's okay to get emotional. It's okay to get upset, angry, frustrated. I think we all can get that way, baby. But then you gotta release them, baby. Let's see. Unconditional love, 104. Okay, here's the other card I pulled from my angel deck. Yeah, I feel that from you. They are hard. I feel like sometimes you have a hard time expressing your feelings too. You keep them tucked tightly to your chest. Okay, here's the other one I got. The Divine Mother, unconditional love. You are blessed to receive the guidance and support of the Divine Mother at this time. Her nurturing and loving spirit fills your energy like a cup so that you can feel whole again. Together with her angels, she knows that at times you can feel unloved and find it difficult to share your love with others. She is here to help you see that it is just as blessed to give as to receive. You have given so much of yourself in life and love. Now it's time to receive. Yeah, baby, I feel that. It's time to open up just a little bit, Tom. You don't have to be so macho all the time, baby. And then I pulled this one from my spirit, from my healing spirits. This one is ask your guides, ask your spirit guides. When your head becomes too full of information and no answers come to mind, it is time to be still and tune into your guide. Find a moment when you can relax your body and quieten your mind. Then you will hear answers from your spirit guide. Even when your head is overfull with thoughts, your guide will still speak. this time to your heart, and you will receive a feeling that will let you know that your guide has answered your call. You can ask your guide anything. So don't be afraid to ask them, baby. Talk to your spirit guides. Be open to receiving. They're there to help you. Just know that, sometimes, like I said, you got to release a little bit of control and let Jesus take the wheel. I know it can be hard. I know that. I get that. I feel that. But sometimes we still got to do it. Hi, Fatima. Good morning, beautiful soul. Oh, thank you, honey. And I pulled these couple angel cards to close your reading out, Tom. The first one says, karmic debts are paid. Release yourself from the pain of guilt. Your debts are paid. Who you were in the past is not who you are today. If you have known then what you know now, you would have made different choices. But you cannot change what has happened. You can only change how you move forward. Release yourself from the past. Like I said, baby, that feels more like the forgiveness part too. You got to forgive and let it go. And know that the things you've done in the past, baby, the only thing you can do is take the lessons you learn from them and bring them into your present and carry them into your future and allow them to help you. And then the other one I pulled for you, baby, and that is very on point. Yeah, gotta let them go, baby. Just bring forth, your lessons. The other things that happen, it was out of your control. You made your mistakes. We all do, baby. But you gotta let them go and move forward. Just take with you the lessons to make you better. That's what you do, baby. And then this is the last one I got for you, Tom. This is powers. Be kind and compassionate. In order for peace to be restored in the outer world, you must first be able to find it within yourself. Your current situation requires you to step into the energy of loving kindness. Realize that the other person is also you. Having consideration for others will open your heart up so that you can see the world through more loving eyes. That's a beautiful card too. Be kind and compassionate. But baby, that's not just for others, that's for you too. Be compassionate to yourself, okay? Show yourself just as much love and kindness as you would show others in your close circle or just the people in general that you care about. And that's what I got for you, baby. I hope this reading has been helpful. I hope it's provided you with some clarity and some comfort. I hope the messages have resonated. Thank you for trusting me to read for you, baby. I love doing deep readings like that. I really do enjoy them. And I appreciate you trusting me to read for you, baby. Very much so. Oh, I'm happy, honey. Thank you. I'm happy it was. My spirit. You're welcome, baby. Anytime, Tom. I'll read for you anytime, baby. And I offer private readings one-on-one too, Tom. So, baby, let me tell you something, because I feel your energy. And I know it's hard for you to express your feelings, okay? So I give you all the credit in the world for doing it right here. Sharing a little bit you share with me right here and with everyone in the chat. But baby, if there is something that you're going through and you just feel like you can't just be out here on YouTube in the open, baby, I do one-on-one private readings too, to where it would just be me. Okay? Just so you know that, baby. All right, let's see. Put this back. Okay, baby. Yeah, just let me know, Tom. My email address is on my, is in the description box. So, and it should be on my, bio on my channel page, too. So, if you ever just feel like you need a private reading, just with me, you can do that, too, baby. Well, let me put these cards back if I can figure out where everything goes again. Oh, Fatima. You're very sweet, honey. You and Diane and Jess and so many of y'all are so good to me. I love y'all. No, you're so welcome, Tom. Anytime, baby. Alright, let me put these back. Trying to figure out where all these cards go because I pulled them from several decks. Alright, there it is. Okay, where's that other deck? Right here. This goes right here. No, Rose. I hate to hear that, honey. Sometimes people are just, you know, not good people. I mean, I don't like saying that, but I don't know how else to describe people who act that way. I hate to hear that, honey. So let me see. Let me put this back. Alright, honey. Well, let me see what Spirit has to say. Hello, Bill. Good morning, baby. How are you, sweetheart? Did I really? Wow. I'm shocked. That's crazy. So thank you. That's awesome. Alright, Rose. Let me see what's going on here. Spirit, talk to me now with Rose. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you, Bill. You're very sweet. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Rose. I mean, did I trigger something, Rose? I mean, was it hard because it was spot on? I know sometimes it's hard to hear the truth. I get that. I understand. Because it's hard to look at ourselves knowing that we messed up by trusting the wrong person, you can say. But there's a lot we can learn from it too, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Elise. All right, sweetheart. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I mean, I'll be back tonight, technically. For me, it'll be tonight, but maybe it's a different time for you, sweetheart. So, you have a great night, morning, wherever you are, honey. Take care. Okay, where's that other deck? Now I gotta find it. Where'd it go? Where did that deck go? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Yep, here it is. So it tells me it's gonna go deep. But I need it to pull. Where'd that deck go? Hold on. I understand, Rose. We all deserve the truth, sweetheart. I get that, honey. I do. I've been lied to. I mean, we all have probably been lied to in our life by someone we trusted, you know. But you don't close yourself off because someone really hurt you that way. You just go through the healing process, take the lessons from it, and move on and find someone new, you know. Because it's like my mama always told me. And she always said this to me. She always said she rather would have loved and lost than to not have ever loved at all. Because at least if she had loved and that person loved her back, she at least got to experience what that feeling was like, than to go her whole life to never not know what it feels like at all, even if it meant she got hurt. So, and I think that's how I look at it. Well, Naughty, we're going to have to disagree on that, baby, because I disagree. Hello, Chroma. Hello, Johnny. Welcome. Alright, Spirit, show me for Rose. Yeah, there it is right there. Alright, spirits. Let's go real quick. Affirmations. All right. Yikes. That came up upside down for a reason. Yikes. What the hell? Oh, that explains it. Alright. Alright, Rose. Okay, Rose. I feel like you've been And like you said, you just want the truth. And that did come out in this. That you are looking for the truth. Because I get literally the truth card from my spirit guide deck. And I also get the card of purpose. So I feel like you're looking for the truth and you're looking for the purpose behind why this happened, okay? I feel like Spirit's trying to put you through more spiritual growth. There's something new you got to learn from, is what I heard, okay? Because I pulled from my angel deck and it said, get your power back. So take your power back and take control of your thoughts. So I feel like you need to go through and take control of your thoughts and also put your trust in your angels. So trust your angels. They're there for you, sweetheart. And then I pulled for the tarot. This is you, Rose, in the Two of Swords. You're like confused, unsure, trying to walk away, walk on a fine line, and you're looking for the justice and what this has done to you is what I heard. And Spirit is wanting you to know that, just know you've done right by standing up for yourself and standing up for your beliefs. Speaking your truth is what I just heard, because I get the justice card with it. So even though you might feel confused or feel or unsure, or even avoiding to make a decision, that what you have done, at least you have stood up for yourself. And there's justice in that. And they want to remind you of that. Okay? And then I also get the justice card again, which is crazy. So I got a double justice. This is you in your present. You're looking for fairness and karma. Okay? This is you wanting to have that fairness, the scales balanced. And Spirit's wanting you to know you need to take a different approach. You need to look at this from a different point of view. And the reason why I say that is because you get the Hangman. In this deck, it says Awakening, but it's the Hangman. So there's something about this that you need to look at from a different point of view. I feel like you might be stuck, but Spirit's trying to tell you you're not. You can free yourself from this. You just have to now look at this from a different point of view and let go of the hurt, is what I just heard. They want you to release the hurt, okay? Just take what you have gone through, learn from it, and move on. And know that you'll know better next time, Rose. You can't just hold on to that resentment, that hurt, because if you do, it's just going to hold you back. And you don't want that. You want to grow and expand. And that's what Spirit's trying to direct you towards. Because they're seeing you in the center of this reading as the Three of Wands, which is all about expansion, vision, and going forward. So you're going to be in this Three of Wands. And with it, I know you feel like you've lost something, but Spirit is trying to get you out of this because you're crying over spilled milk. I get the Five of Cups. They want you to let it go, sweetheart. Okay? Let go, okay? It's over and done with. There's no more reason to cry over the cups that I've already spilled over. You need to focus on what cups are still lying in front of you right now and what's going to come in for you in the future. Okay? So know that you will have a better outcome, a better outlook if you let go of the cups you've spilled over and focus on the cups you still have. And then the next card I get is the Dreamer. So this is going into a new beginning. If you can do what I just said, you'll find yourself being able to dream again, look ahead, envision, something better, being around, better people, having better opportunities. If you're looking for love or just a companion, a friendship, whatever this was, let it go, honey, so that you don't dim your light. so that you will have a bright light to attract someone new, the right person, instead of focusing on the wrong person and, you know, just let that person go. Just all you can do right now is send them away with love and light and wish them the best. Even though you might have been hurt, and I understand that it's hard to wish love and light to someone who hurt you. I get that, but I guess it's about being the better person in it and knowing that you can grow more and you can take what you've learned and take that wisdom with you. As more experience, you'll know better, okay? Spirit doesn't want you constantly on guard, and that's what I hear. You're like on edge. You're on guard. You know, you won't even allow a lot of your closest friends and family to get a little bit closer to you because you're afraid that anybody's going to come in now and stick a knife in your heart. Okay, you can't be that way, sweetheart. Spirit doesn't want you that way, okay? They want you to know there's more to be thankful for, more to dream about, and there's many more new beginnings. You can always start over. And if you can do that, those seeds that you have planted, you'll see they will blossom, and there's no reason to worry anymore because there's going to be all new growth that's going to come from this and new people that will come in and bless your life. Just focus on the present and go into the future. Let the past go, sweetheart. It's not serving you well. Okay, you are holding yourself back. You are like in this trap mindset with that hangman. Get out of that stuck mentality. Okay, take your power back and go on with an open, loving heart. That's what Spirit is asking you to do. Okay, and to trust them. Trust this process. Because if you can do that, sweetheart, you're going to find yourself in the Six of Swords. And this is all about moving on. This can even be that card of traveling. Some people take this card as the traveling card. So maybe you're going to take a trip. I don't know if you got a trip planned, but maybe you do. You can take a trip. Or this is just about you coming out of the choppy waters of the things you just went through and going into calmer waters again. And that's what they're directing you towards. And when you do that, sweetheart, you will be in more happy, celebratory mindset. And your spirit, your soul will speak that loud and clear, which will attract the right people. Because you're going to find yourself in the Three of Wands. And that's what I have for you from this tarot. They just want you to know you got this. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. It's just a matter of taking control of your thoughts, facing the truth. Okay, the ugly truth is someone screws you over and hurts you. Okay, now you'll know better next time. Okay, it's okay to be a little cautious, but don't allow it to close you off completely. You still got to be a little bit open to love, even at a risk of, yes, getting hurt again. I get that. Nobody wants to get hurt, sweetheart, but understand me, it's worth the risk. Love is worth the risk of getting hurt, okay? Hello, beautiful people who came in. Welcome, honeys. Hope everyone's doing well. And where did that other card go? Okay, here it is. What the heck was that noise? I got a couple oracle cards for you too, Rose. Okay, that I pulled for you, sweetheart. So here, this is, whew, okay, Spirit, got it. I mean, even the card I pulled for you, sweetheart, tells me how hurt you are. And I'm sorry you are hurt. I truly am, honey. I really, really, really am. But here's the first one I got for you, Rose. And, wait. No, number one. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hurt heart. I see you, is what this card says. And it says, Dear hurt heart, I know you carry lots of sadness inside you, that it is very easy for you to take things personally and try to self-protect. You feel so scared Little and vulnerable inside that you have needed an armor of spikes to protect you. At times, people see you as cold and calculating, but in fact, you are so tender and sensitive that if the armor was taken off, you could simply bleed out. I know this is not necessarily how you started, but all the rejection, humiliation, neglect, and cruelty have deeply wounded you. I see you. I feel your pain is deep. I know there are many cuts and scars all over your heart, and that you have been hurt, and you have hurt, but it is a vicious cycle. Now is an opportunity to look back on the hurt heart story. It's time to cry the tears that have been frozen and start to bring more light to the buried pain. I promise to start to nourish you with gentle, soft caresses, love, kindness, and warmth. I mean, I could not hit that more on point than that, sweetheart. This is what Spirit really wants you to know. So allow yourself to feel whatever it is you're feeling. Heal yourself and move on, so that your love and light can bright upon everyone that is worthy of knowing it and being in your presence. And know that you are worthy of love. Don't ever doubt that. You are more than worthy. You deserve someone who loves you. I know, honey. I'm so sorry. I know it hurts. I feel it, sweetheart. I feel it in these cards, how hurt you are. And I've been there, honey. I've had my heart broken many times. And yes, it sucks, and yes, it hurts. God does it not hurt. I had someone break my heart on my 40th birthday, okay? And let me tell you, I cried. I cried myself to sleep, honey. Literally cried myself to sleep. I was in such pain. Pain I never thought I'd ever feel, you know. But yeah, someone I loved deeply crushed me that bad. And it cut that deep to my soul. And I remember I even had dried flowers laying on the coffee table behind me because I fell asleep on the couch. And even those flowers ended up like, they dried up and they fell like on top of me. And I ended up writing a poem from it. So that's crazy. I mean, that would have been the last poem I wrote. I wrote a few poems, in fact, just to get the heartache out of me, to release it. So I didn't hold on to it. Because if I had, it would have changed who I am. And I didn't want that, honey. And I don't want that for you. So I don't know if you write, but sweetheart, if you don't, start writing a journal. Get it out, honey. You need to release it. That will help you heal. Okay? So this is the other card Spirit asked me to pull for you. It says, lost but never alone. There might be times in this world when you feel a great distance between yourself and others, and the sinking feeling of loneliness brings you down. This is the perfect moment to call on your spirit guide and ask if you can know them better. Your guide will have been waiting for this moment and will be happy to connect with you. In meditation, ask if you can receive a personal sign or sensation that will only occur when your guide is close to you or is acknowledging a question of yours. The same sign or sensation will appear repeatedly until you understand this is your guide's personal calling card and their way of building trust with you. So they want you to know still, sweetheart, you're not alone. And you're not alone, Rose, okay? Listen, I'm here a lot. You know, I'm here a lot. I'm you can ask my moderators. I'm here almost every night for several hours a night. Honey, you can reach out to me anytime. You need a friend to talk to. Okay? I'm here for you, honey. There's all of us here that can be here for you to help guide you through this, sweetheart. Okay? I'm sending all the love compassion, support, and healing energy to you, honey. Okay? I want you to know that deeply from my heart. I'm sending nothing but positive light energy and light energy to you to help heal you through this time and to comfort you, sweetheart. And that's what I have for you, honey. I hope that helps you. And like I said, I'm really sorry again. You've been hurt. I've been there. Understand me? I've been there. Been there more than, yeah, my foolish heart is what I can say sometimes. Because let me tell you, when I love deep. It's not surface level. It's deep, and it goes very deep. Because I'm a deep person. Let me find this. And so, I hope this has been helpful to you, sweetheart. Hold. Keep getting chills, spirit. Stop. Put that up. Yeah. I know. I give unconditional love too, sweetheart. I mean, wow. I've had my heart broken many times. You know, I've had people just run over me because I was just so giving and so willing. You know, do I regret giving those people all of me like that? I mean, sure. I wish I wouldn't have done it, but at the same time, I can't really completely regret it because I still got to feel a deep love in those moments. And it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about me, taught me a lot about life, taught me a lot about love just in general. And it did teach me the lesson and what my mama always told me. How she would rather love and lost than not to ever love at all. So, and that's what I take from it. I was meant to go through those heartaches and take and learn from them. I get that, Rose. I do, honey. And I'm sorry. I get it is hard to let go. I understand that completely, honey. But you know, by holding on to it, Rose, then you close yourself off to a new possibility of a new love. And maybe the new love that's waiting for you over the horizon isn't going to come in until you actually walk through the process of healing. Because the universe has a natural way of bringing in the people who are meant for us and removing the people who aren't. So, but they're not going to bring that person to you, sweetheart, until you are ready to receive them. That's something else I've learned. And I'm not that old, okay? I mean, yeah, I'm over the hill. I'm 43. But I mean, you know, I'm still young. At least to me, I'm still young. So, but I've learned a lot. I've learned the good, the bad, and everything in between. So I'm wishing you the best, Rose. Know we're here for you, sweetheart. So thank you for trusting me to read for you, honey. Now, I'm going to do something. It's 6:45 in the morning. where I'm at. Let's see something. Okay. All right, beautiful. Cassia, are you here, beautiful? I got your donation, honey. Thank you. All right, beautiful lady. Do you have a specific question, honey, or do you just want a general reading? No, I'm so sorry, honey. Mm. Hi, beautiful moonlight. Honey, huh? Hello, beautiful soul. Rekka, yes, they did, honey. Thank you. Hi, beautiful moonlight. And hi to everyone else who came in during I was doing a reading. I appreciate y'all being here. Welcome. Okay, honey. Well, honey, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh my goodness. I lost my mama when I was 19 years old. So I do understand that kind of pain. And I understand that kind of devastation. In a way I don't think people will ever fully comprehend or understand. So I'm so, so sorry, honey. I know that hurts deeply. And I too remember how my whole world fell apart around me when she died. And then it was worse when my dad died when I was 25. And my stepdad, who was my second dad, died when I was 30. So I do get it. And I'm so deeply sorry, honey. I'm sending you so much love, comfort, and healing to help you. I do get it. My mama was my best friend, honey. Here, I'll show you something. This is my mama with my siblings. And there's mama. That's my sister. That's me, my older brother, and my baby brother. She was my best friend. But what I didn't realize was she told me that before she died. Honey, I didn't truly understand it or appreciate it until after she died. So I truly, truly understand. And I miss her terribly every freaking day. Thank you. don't. I do get it, honey. More than you know. And I lost my mom on Thanksgiving Day. And that's what was even worse. So, imagine losing her on Thanksgiving Day and trying to be thankful. On a day you're supposed to be thankful. I surely wasn't. And I surely didn't feel that way for many years. Because I lost her that day. And what's even more crappier is I didn't know it until 2 days later. She had died. Because I wasn't there. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I was given the responsibility because of my mama getting so sick when I was young. I was 14 years old. She was diagnosed with emphysema. And a year after she was diagnosed, she ended up in the hospital. She almost died. And it damaged her lungs so badly that the doctors told her she wouldn't live more than 2 years without a lung transplant. My mama lived 5 years. But understand me, it was a battle. And it was hell to watch her suffer day in and day out. 1 minute she'd be fine, next minute she couldn't breathe. And then I'd have to try and find a way to calm her down so she didn't hyperventilate. And then rushing her to the hospital and then put her in ICU on life support and hope she'd come out of it again. So because of that, I was forced to quit high school to be her caregiver during the day while my stepdaddy worked and my baby brother stayed in school. My older brother and younger sister were in California with my biological father, so they weren't there. So it was just me and my baby brother. And then, because my mama couldn't work no more, you know, finances were tight as hell. They were tight. Like, I can tell you, there were Christmases, we didn't have Christmas. We barely had enough to eat. And in fact, we ended up on the streets one time. We got evicted. So I've been there, honey, and I understand. So I was forced to be an adult and take on that responsibility at 15 years old. So I had to go and work at night when my daddy came home from work. I worked at a 24-hour restaurant waiting tables, working 60, 70 hours a week, trying to help my parents pay the bills, but also be her caregiver during the day. So yeah, I do understand, sweetheart, more than you know. I'm not going to say that I know exactly every single moment, but I understand that hurt. I understand that devastation. And yes, I understand her being your best friend, that I do. So I'm deeply sorry, honey. My condolences, truly. And I'm deeply sorry, honey. Truly. I do. And I hate to hear that, honey. So, let me see. I'm going to pull some tarot, sweetheart. And I got some mediumship cards. We'll see what your mama got to say to you, honey. In fact, I bought this deck about 3 months ago, but I've only had it maybe a month. And the deck wasn't cheap, but it's very detailed. So, let's see. Alright, spirits. Well. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, honey. Don't be nervous, honey. It's gonna be okay. And I know right now it doesn't feel that way. But it's gonna be okay. The biggest thing you gotta remember, Cassia, is to not give up, okay? You gotta still keep putting one foot in front of the other, especially for your baby. Because I had to do that. And it was hell. And it was hard. Man, it was so hard. I literally remember getting that phone call. Well, I actually didn't get the phone call. It was crazy because it happened back when pagers existed, before cell phones. And I got a page from someone that I recognized the number, but I couldn't tell you who it was. And when I called it, it was my aunt, who was my aunt by marriage. And she even told me, she didn't understand why her number was in my pager. And then she asked me if I was okay. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, I just got done working my butt off at the restaurant Thanksgiving Day and then the next day. And she's like, okay, well, what, you don't know? Know what? Your mom died day before yesterday. What? And my whole world crumbled. And I remember I just wished I could die. I just wanted someone to take a knife and cut my heart out so the pain would stop. It was that devastating. And God, it hurt. My soul hurt. It wasn't just my heart. My soul literally hurt. But I still had to get back up and go back to work and do all the things that an adult's supposed to do, because I still had my baby brother that relied on me, because he was 4 years younger than me, which meant he was 15 years old. He had just started his freshman year of high school. So I couldn't stop. I had to keep going. If it wasn't for him or for myself, for him. So yeah, it does suck. I do understand. No, I didn't even get to say goodbye. And that's what made it worse. So I've been there, honey. God, have I not been there. My mama was 3,000 miles away from me when she died. So no, I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't even know. is the spirit? What do you want to say? Yeah, I've been there too, honey. I have been there too. I had to give my mom a CPR twice, but I did it though. I had to. I wasn't going to let her die. I wasn't going to give up on her. So, no matter how scared I was determined to help my mama fight and make sure she stayed here as long as possible. You know. And I was a teenager back then. So try to, think of that as a teenager. I had to find a way. And because she was so sick, I learned I could not show her my emotions. Like if I was sad, nope. I wouldn't let my mama see me cry. Because I knew the moment she saw me cry, she would get upset and she would hyperventilate. And then she would end up at the hospital. So I had to hide my tears from her. So it was hell. And I'll tell you something else. I'll tell you a vision I can't get out of my head. I knew she was going to die 6 months before she did. I had a precognitive experience that to this day, I can't explain, okay? And I'll give you the quick story of it. My mama was rushed to the hospital, and I was with my grandmother and my stepdad. And they were in, she was in the ER, and the doctors were examining her and getting her ready to take her up to ICU to put her on life support. We already knew that was a give me. Anytime she went to the hospital, she went on life support. And so while we were waiting for the doctors to do all that, get her set up and everything, me, my dad, and my grandma were outside in the parking lot, and we were talking. And my stepfather asked my grandma a question, and his words were exactly this: how much longer does Peggy have to live? And my grandmother answered him and said, I don't know. That's up to Peggy. That's up to how much longer she wants to fight. And without hesitation, the words came out of my mouth, and I said to them, 6 months. 6 months is all she has left to live, okay? I have no idea where the hell that came from. That thought never crossed my mind. In all them years my mama was sick, I never ever thought about when she would die or in what time frame. I only thought about her living. So that just shocked me. And I know it shocked my grandma and my daddy. Well, then, when we went into the hospital a couple hours later after doctors had examined her and already put her in a medicated coma to put her on life support, they came and told us that they recommended her to be put in hospice care. And they said they would not suggest that for anyone unless they have 6 months or less to live. Okay. I just said that a few hours before. So I knew, but I didn't want to listen to it. I didn't want to believe it. So after they put her on ICU, on life support, it had been like the sixth to seventh day she had been on life support. And the doctors didn't want her on the machine longer than 4 days. Because if she'd gone over the 4-day, then that meant her body was starting to become more dependent on the machine, which meant she wouldn't come off life support, okay? So they were going to try and take her off. And I didn't know this, though. I was scheduled to work that day. And my grandma came and told me, I needed to go with her to the hospital. Okay, fine. I didn't know what was going on. I already knew the drill. I already seen this before. Seen her on life support. Been in that hospital more times than I care to remember, just with her. Being in that room, watching the machine breathe for her, and so on. So I've been there. When I got there, She was still on the machine, and me and my grandma were standing outside her room. Well, the curtain was closed. I've never seen the curtain ever closed, but the curtain was closed. And I just kind of stood there confused. And I remember I looked up at my grandma like, what the hell's going on? You know? And she told me to wait a minute. And a few minutes went by, curtain opened, and my mom was laying there. She was taking off the machine. But what I gotta tell you is, it was hell. Because she fought. And I mean, when I say she struggled just to barely breathe. I barely could see her chest raise from her breathing. She hadn't really no lungs left. And she kept coughing and hacking. I remember her leaning forward, trying to catch her breath, trying to get a deep enough breath to breathe on her own. And I thought I was going to watch her die then, right in front of me. I honestly thought that's what was going to happen. And the respiratory therapist came in and was willing, you know, that he was ready to put her back on the machine. And he said he was going to. And my mama said, no, don't. And so I had to sit there and watch my mama struggle. Literally, the worst struggle I had ever seen in those 5 years. And I remember that's when I finally broke down and cried. You know, because I thought I was going to watch her die right there in front of me. And she even turned and looked at me. And she saw me crying. And there she did. She got so upset just to see me cry a little bit. And I had to hurry up and wipe my face so, you know, she didn't see me cry anymore, so she would calm down and breathe. And I stood there with my grandma, and I suddenly felt this essence of like angels being with us. But who it was actually my great uncle, who was my mama's uncle. And it was her favorite uncle. He was also my favorite uncle. And he came through. And at that moment, I knew then she was going to be okay. But I got to tell you, that whole hour while I sat there and watched, I thought literally she was going to die in front of me. And now I understood why my grandma didn't tell me. Because she wanted me at that hospital. Because she knew as long as my mama saw me there, she would keep fighting. But if she didn't see me or my brother there, she would have given up. And I knew that. But I didn't know it then. But yeah, I've watched it many times, honey. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have those memories. You know, unfortunately, you're always going to have those memories. But all I can tell you to do is in those memories, those times you think of her in that way, you got to force yourself to think of the happy times, to override it. And as time goes on, you know, the first thing that you will think of when she comes to your mind, if you can practice that, will be the happier times and not those hard times when you watched her suffer. That's my best advice for that. That's the best way I've been able to handle it and to get through it and to heal and to finally find a line of acceptance and peace with it. But it took me 12 years to get over it, to finally, or I'm not going to say get over it, but to find a line of peace with it and acceptance, to where it didn't haunt me, to where it didn't keep me from living or enjoying life in general, including holidays. Because I reached a point I didn't even care to celebrate the holidays, especially Thanksgiving. I didn't want nothing to do with Thanksgiving. I just wanted to sleep through that day. So I get it. So I hope that helps you, honey. You know, to know that, yes, there is someone else that I can relate. So, but I'm deeply sorry again. Alright, let's see what Spirit has to say for you. I see the struggle here. Holy Spirit. Okay, honey. I pulled you a few oracle cards. I pulled you some tarot. But now I'm going to pull you messages from your mama. I feel like I need to pull these messages and tell you the messages first. From her. Well, of course, I would do that. This deck is very slippery. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. I need to take a sip. Oh, crap. Hold on. I need to go use the restroom real quick, honey. And I need to go check on my cat, because I hear her. Hold on. Sorry. Honey. Okay. Alright. What's your mama's name, sweetheart? Yeah, I think she just needed some more water. Her bowl was dry, which is crazy because I filled up her bowl last night with water when I took her the food. So, I mean, them babies must be drinking all that milk out of her, I guess. I don't know. So, no, that's beautiful. I love that, honey. It's very true, Diane. You're right, honey. You're right, honey. Yeah, I believe so, honey. Because I don't think... Let me just be sure before I open my mouth. I don't think anyone else has donated. But even if they have, yeah, I'm going to shut it down. But I just want to make sure that Cassie is the last person. Because I don't think anyone else has made a donation. Yeah, I think she's the last. Yeah. Oh, honey, I'm so glad you didn't either. I told you I'd be on a long time. And Cassia, so you know, beautiful, I'm on almost every night. You can ask Diane. I'm here almost every night for several hours a night because this is pretty much my job. So I normally get on here by 10 p.m. Eastern. And sometimes it might be 11. It might even be 9 o'clock. It just depends. But the usual time I'll schedule my live for is at 10 p.m. Eastern. And I'll be on here until dawn, normally. And every once in a while, I'll get on during the daytime hours too, because I did do that yesterday. That's rare, but I will do it. See, Castian, look at Diane's response. That tells you all you need to know right there. Oh, I know. See, and I'll probably take Monday off just to give me a break. Yeah, beautiful. I actually think the reason why I was on yesterday was because of you. I believe it was you and one other person. I was supposed to, Spirit woke me up, because understand me, beautiful. I got off my live yesterday morning around, it was a little bit after 6, my time in the morning. And so I went and lay down, but then I got woken up like around noon and just woke up. Couldn't understand it, woke up. Should have been still sound asleep, but I woke up. I'm like, okay. So I get up and Spirit's like telling me, okay, you need to do a live. So I scheduled a live, I gave myself some time, get my brain, woken up. And I scheduled that live. But Spirit wanted me on yesterday. And I believe they wanted me on for you. You were one of the reasons. I was supposed to wake up in the middle of the day yesterday when I should have been getting a solid 8 hours sleep, as Diane says. Did you get any sleep? Oh, I love this. All right, Miss Barbara, what else? Messages you got for your daughter? Well, y'all talking about dogs and cats? I love both. But right now, I only got cats. Oh, Christopher. That's sweet of you, honey. Yes, John, I am still working, baby. I'm fixing to get off here. I'm doing my last reading. So. And I'll be back tonight by 10 o'clock. It might even be 9 o'clock tonight, my time. Okay. Oh, Spirit. Show me. Over. Oh. I love this. I love this deck. I will, John. I'll be back tonight, though. But yeah, I'll get some sleep. No, I was planning on going to a party after I got off here. You have a good day at work, John. I'll see you tonight, I'm sure. Something tells me you'll be back tonight. I was planning on putting my nice, beautiful red dress on and going out to the club. Okay, let's not do that again, Spirit. Please. Oh, Technic Twin. Thank you, sweetheart. That's sweet of you. Okay. Well, no, I love that. I love this deck, Cassia. I love this deck, sweetheart. I wish everybody could have this deck. It's not cheap though, but to me it's worth every penny. And it's crazy to say that because I don't pull cards for myself. So I could actually use it just because of this and for my mama, but it's alright. Okay. Well, maybe I should stop drinking that. Okay, Cassia, let me give you the messages from your mama, sweetheart. I just feel like you need to hear these first. Who, me, Christopher? The only way you can reach me, baby, is through an email. That's fine, Diane. You get some sleep, honey. I'll be fine. This is the last reading I'm doing until tonight. I appreciate you being here with me, honey, so much. Oh, don't do that, Spirit, please. Alright, honey. I'm going to go through this with you first. First message from your mama. The random chills of burst of coolness that you feel are hugs from me to give you comfort. And that's the first one. So if you're feeling random chills, that's her letting you know she's there. I will, Diane. I promise, honey. I'm going to sleep after this. So, know that she's with you, sweetheart. That's her letting you know she's around. And the next one is, please stop putting your life on hold. There is so much more I want you to experience. I live vicariously through you and experience it all with you. This is her letting you know that though she may not be here physically anymore, honey, she is still there with you in spirit. And she wants you to know that. Okay? So she wants you to move on with your life. And though it's hard missing her, I get that. You know I get that. She wants you to live. Because by you living and enjoying your life, she's still able to live because she's living through your eyes. Okay? And then the next one is, seeing the same bird consistently is a sign from me. Seeing the same bird consistently is a sign from me. So if you're seeing birds, sweetheart, if you're seeing the same birds that just suddenly just give you the thought that maybe that's mama, that's a sign, that's her, honey. And she wants you to know that. And the next one is, I understand that life is filled with guilty pleasures, but please be mindful I want the best for you and to see you healthy and happy. I understand that life is filled with guilty pleasures, but please be mindful. I want the best for you and to see you happy and healthy. So remember that too, honey. I know, I understand there's, so many things out there that we can do to help numb our pain, but it's not the way to go, honey. And just know that. Okay? And then she says, yeah, honey, I know. Yeah. And I get it's hard to give it up, honey. I get that. But I know your mama would want you to because she wants to see you live out. She wants to see you live a long time and be happy and healthy and be there for your baby boy too. You know, that's what she wants you to live for, honey. And the next one is, when you feel like giving up and throwing in the towel, know that in these moments, I am sending you the strength to endure. When you feel like giving up and throwing in the towel, know that in these moments, I am sending you the strength to endure. So don't give up, because she's trying to send you all the extra strength she can for you to be able to conquer it and come out on top. Okay? And the next one is, when you find feathers in your path, this is my way of showing you that I'm never too far away. When you find feathers in your path, this is my way of showing you that I'm never too far away. So know that, honey. If you're finding feathers along your path at any given point in time, that's her sending you a sign that she's right there. It's like a message of just to let you know, yes, I'm here. I love you. I'm right beside you. Okay? Next one is, don't feel bad knowing that I may see you upset. Mourning is natural, so please don't suppress your grief, but try not to get stuck in it either. Don't feel bad knowing that I may see you upset. Mourning is natural, so please don't suppress your grief, but try not to get stuck in it either. That's the next one she wants you to know, honey. Mourn her. Cry when you need to cry. Whatever those feelings are, let them out. Release them. But just don't get wrapped up and allow yourself to live in it, because that will hold you back. And it will keep you from moving forward. And I get it, it's hard still. But she wants you to keep going and to keep living. Especially knowing that she's not here to physically live anymore. She needs you to live for her now. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. And I truly believe we all have that to some degree, even me. And my mom has been gone. It will be 24 years this Thanksgiving. My mom has been gone. So I get that. And I still, myself, I know I still got unresolved grief. But there's something I always tell people, and I believe this to be true. There's a couple things, actually. One of them is, I don't care how old you are, you're always going to need your parents. Doesn't matter. I don't care if you're 80, 90 years old. you're still going to need them. You're still going to want them. You're still going to wish they were there with you, you know. But the other one, probably more than anything, is you'll never get over it. You'll never get over losing them. It doesn't matter how many years go by. I can tell you, like I said, it'll be 24 years this Thanksgiving. My mom has been gone. I'm not over it. I'll never be completely over it. Okay? Now, I'm at a point of like, I understand there's only living with it and living through it. But there's no getting over it. I'll never be over losing her or anyone else in my life for that matter who has passed away. Their presence is always going to be a big absence in my life. So, you know, for a doctor to say that you have unresolved grief, I think we all do who have lost someone close to us like that. You know, now does that mean that you're going to constantly be in a state of depression and to where you're not going to want to enjoy life? No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is that you will find that day that you will be able to wake up and the first time you think of her, you will smile before you cry. That I can promise you will come, okay? But does that mean you're going to not ever cry over her again? No, okay? You will still cry, and it's going to catch you off guard. Because I've had it happen to me. In fact, I can tell you, see, probably back in the middle of this year, towards the middle of this year, I, you know, I was missing my mama. Just missing my mama, wishing she was here so I could talk to her. And I was just talking to her in my head, just, you know, Mama, I wish you were here. You know, I need help. Like, what am I supposed to do now? How do I get from point A to point B? Like, I need you here. I need Daddy here. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this, you know? And that's what I was saying to her. And I asked for something else, and I believe it was within a couple hours after having that conversation with her to myself. I had my stereo playing, and there's a song that came on that every single time I hear it, it automatically makes me think of her. And it's not a song that was, you know, was created when she, you know, when she was alive. Okay, this is a song by Justin Bieber. So, um, but every time I hear it, I think of her. And my mama, when she was alive, I remember being in the car in her Z28 Camaro. She loved Z28 Camaro. And I would be in the passenger seat, and the song, you know, some songs would play on the radio, and my mom would be sitting there singing them songs to me. And then she would reach over with her right hand and grab my hand and look at me and smile. And sometimes wink, and she would squeeze my hand. And she would sing that song to me. So when I get music, certain songs, especially her songs, honey, I'm in a bucket of tears, okay? But this song in particular it doesn't have that kind of connection to her. But when I hear it, I automatically think of her. And the song is called Ghost by Justin Bieber. And I do. I cry every single time. And like within a few minutes after I had that conversation with her, that song played. Okay, that was my mama coming through and letting me know she was there and she heard me, you know. And I naturally cried. I didn't think I would cry because there's been many times before then that I heard that song and I didn't cry. But in that particular time, I cried. So you will have those moments, honey. Okay? But you got to give yourself some loving grace and understand it's going to happen. Even in those most times that you least expect it, it will creep up on you. But that's natural. That's the way it's supposed to be. So if another doctor tells you have unresolved grief, hey, tell them, yeah, you're right. Because I'm never going to be over it. And I know that, you know. And if they want to call you cuckoo, let them. I wouldn't put no stock or weight into what they said. So. Yes, it was, honey. It was Ghost by Justin Bieber. I mean, when I first heard that song, oh my gosh. In fact, it was right around my 40. That song's been out, what, 2 years? So right around my 41st birthday, I heard it. And at first when I heard it, I didn't even know if I liked the song, to be honest. And when I came home, I was in my bedroom. I was doing a few things. And I went through and just decided to turn on my radio because I was missing my mama. Because I was getting closer to my birthday, and that's the time I naturally miss her, right? Wishing she was there. And I turned on that radio, and what would you know? There was a song playing, but it was like the last 15, 20 seconds of the song. The next song that came through was that song, Ghost by Justin Bieber. And I cried. It hit me like a ton of bricks. And then I sat there and I'm like, okay, does this song really mean what I'm resonating it to mean? So I put it up on YouTube and I watched the video, and yeah, it meant exactly what I felt it meant. And it portrays it. And actually, the video, there's two different videos, but one of them has an actual storyline, and you see Diane Keaton in the video, and it shows a funeral of a man that died, and then they're having the service for him, and his urn is there, and it's showing her going through that grief. And there's a young guy, which is Justin Bieber, like he was the son of this guy, who died. And yeah, it means exactly what I thought that song meant. And I remember I even took it to one of my family members right after, and I said, listen to this, watch this video. Tell me if this song means exactly what I'm taking it as meaning. And that person sat there and watched it and shook their head, and they cried like a baby too. And they said, yeah. So yeah, that song hits home every time, honey. So yeah, it gets me too, honey. I understand it completely. I very much do. And the song that always comes to me too, that my mama begged me, she made me promise her I would play it at her funeral. And it's an old song. I don't know if you would know it. Maybe not. I don't know. It's from the movie City of Angels with Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. And it's called Angel by Sarah McLachlan. And I can't tell you how many times I played that song, even before my mama died. That was her song. She wanted me to listen to it. She wanted me to know that song. And then she made me promise her I would play it at her funeral. And honey, I gotta tell you, I cried. Obviously, I was devastated when I got the news she was gone. But, I mean, it didn't hit me nearly as hard until when I walked into that chapel and had to sit down and listen to that song play at her service. And I kept my promise. So yes, that song too will get me every time. So know that I do get it. Beautiful, I do get it. I understand. And I am so deeply sorry again, honey. Know you got a friend here. You ever need someone to talk to, we can all share stories about our mamas. I'll talk to you about my mama. You can tell me about yours. Because I know talking about her helps a lot. And it helps when it's someone who truly cares and wants to hear it. You know what I mean? Someone who can relate to it. That's what helped me. So just know that, honey. So here's the last few messages I pulled from that deck. I don't know what that is. That might be one of the kittens. But anyways, it says, I am sending you energies of inspiration to help bring more passion and certainty into your life. I am sending you energies of inspiration to help bring more passion and creativity into your life. That's what she wants to know. So she's trying to bring more creativity and passion into your life to keep you going, honey. She wants you to keep going. Keep living. Keep moving forward. Okay. And then she says, I remember younger years we spent together. They were so special to me. I remember younger years we spent together. They are so special to me. Know that every time you think of her and all those good memories, even some of the ones that make you cry, she remembers them. And she can see what you're thinking about. And she knows what you're thinking about. And she's now able to see it through your eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not the youngest, but I'm the baby girl my mama wanted badly. And there's a funny story to that, but I can share that with you another day. And the last one from this deck that I pulled, it says, I am helping you with your abundance. I am helping you with your abundance. So don't think she's not there helping you or trying her best to. And that, you know, she understands you're going through it, honey. But don't ever feel like you're alone or she's abandoned you, because she hasn't. She's still with you. It's just in a different way. Her spirit is still alive and it lives on. And her love never died because she left it behind and she left it with you. And that's what you need to remember, sweetheart. You know, man, I wrote a poem after my mama died a long time ago, and I don't know if I still have it. I'll have to see if I find it. But it's specifically about my mama and losing her. And knowing that despite her not living, not physically being here anymore, that her love still lived on. It lived on in me. It lived on in my siblings. It lived on in everyone else who knew her. Her love never died. And it's still alive today. And that's what you got to remember too, honey. Okay? Hello, Melinda. Good morning, sweetheart. Okay. So, I'm gonna move this back over here. Right. I see you're going through it right now, honey. Like, I see that here. This is the first card I get from the tarot. This card is transformation in this deck, but what it technically is in the regular Rider-Waite deck is the Tower. So this is you going through that tower. This has been your recent past, and I know you're still going through it now, okay? But understand that that tower is coming in to knock down what was no longer serving you, in order to bring you in something new that's built on solid foundation. And though I know it's rocky right now, honey, I get it is very rocky. But I want you to know, and Spirit wants you to know, that an opportunity is going to come in that's going to help get your attention and help you to find that inner guidance to move forward, and to move forward quickly with a new opportunity, new charisma, new passion. Because what it is this Knight of Wands. So know that, you know, recently there was something that did come about that gave you an opportunity to do something different. And so now this is coming out of your past, and this is now going into your present energy. And the second card you get is the Judgment card. Okay. And this is about this is about rebirth, but it's also about a deeper reflection and understanding, you know, just judgment in general, judging ourselves, judging life, judging our situations, you know, what we've done wrong, what we've done right, how do we go forward, just reevaluating everything that surrounds us, okay? And with it, I see that you got the Moon card. And the Moon card is really a card of mystery. It's a card of secrets. But it's also a card of creativity, hope, and intuition. So I feel like Spirit and, you know, your mama being included in this, that they want you to know that this is judgment time. It's time for you to make a judgment and trust your intuition, because that intuition is going to guide you out of this now. You know, I remember you said that, you know, unfortunately you're in, you know, like a homeless shelter is the way I understood it. But now trust your intuition, because your intuition, like that gut feeling you get, you know, those thoughts that just tells you it's your gut, your intuition, that's your mama coming through and guiding you. That's your angels. That's your spirit guides. That's other family members. And if you believe in a God, that's also a God. Whatever God, you know, you believe in. That's all of them working as a solid team to help you. Trust it. Listen to it. Know that this moon is going to shine a light on the dark. And I know you feel like you're in darkness right now. But your intuition is what's going to come through and shine that light to a new path, to a new door. A new day is coming. You just got to trust in it, honey. And with it, this is at the center. And this is like, out of the swords, this is the swords you want to come out of. This is the 10 of swords. And this is all about endings. Like, pretty much in the other deck, the Rider-Waite, you'll see someone laying on the ground. And they got a bunch of swords sticking in, coming out of them. So this is what this card is. But this is like a card saying that you're coming to that ending. Like the worst of it is over. And you're coming out of that cycle now. And again, you're going to be in judgment. It's time to now take a fresh stand, a fresh start, and make a new judgment on a new direction, a new path coming out of this. Because with it, again, I get the Judgment card, okay? It's time for you to have clarity on your purpose and to make those plans and those changes to go forward, to move into the light, to move into the sunlight, to have the world in your hand again, to feel like you can get up every day and there's something to look forward to. Right now, I understand being, you know, in that shelter is not the best thing for you and your baby, but know that your baby is going to be your hope to light your way. And now it's up to you to shine that light forward for him and for yourself, honey. And you need to believe in yourself that you can do it. Don't ever feel like you're alone, honey. I know you're going through annoyances right now, too. I get that here. I get that in this Five of Wands. This is about conflict and annoyances. So I get that. You're going to have those, sweetheart. So please understand. Those challenges will happen, but that's going to happen anyway. You know, that's just life. We just have to do our best to break through those barriers and keep going and keep charging forward no matter how hard it gets. And this is what your mama and your spirit team want to remind you of, to break through those barriers and keep going, even through the conflicts and annoyances. Don't allow them to get you down, because if you can do that, you're going to manifest what you want, sweetheart. And this is what you want, Magician. This is all about manifestations. And you see this beautiful unicorn, you know, just majestic. is what I feel when I look at this. So this is you charging forward, being able to manifest whatever it is you want. Be the manifestor now. Be the magician and manifest your future. The brightness, the brighter days, the happier days, the rainbows, the sunshine. Being on a beach if you like water, whatever that is for you. Having your own place again. Having a solid job, having plenty to eat, all your needs met. Manifest it, sweetheart. Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. So be in that manifestation, beautiful. Believe you're going to get that house, honey. And I think that's what your mama wants you to know, too. Okay? Go into it. And I want you to do something for me. Okay? Because I had to do this. And I've told this to so many people on here. There's two things I live by. When life, gives me hell, struggles, challenges, all them things. There's the old saying of, when life gives you lemons, all you can do is make lemonade. Honey, make the best damn lemonade in the world that anybody can taste. That's the best you can do with it. You make the best with it, right? But then I also tell people when I said this, and I've done this. I went through and about a year and a half ago, I had to sell my house. I nearly lost my house. Okay? Things happen. Most of it wasn't my fault. But there was a few things that I could have changed before it came to the point it did too, okay? So I take accountability for part of what the mistakes I made. But no matter what, knowing when I reached that point, I knew I had to sell my house. Was it hell? Oh yes, honey. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it. But I sure in the hell was not going to allow the bank to take it from me either. Okay? I wasn't going to allow them to foreclose on my house. I was going to sell it and walk away with whatever money I could from the equity in that house before I let the bank take it from me and lose all that money. Okay? So I had to make a plan to figure out what to do from there. So I had to go through and pack up my house and everything else. And I did sell it. But even before I reached that point, I remember I would say to myself in the mirror every single day, multiple times a day, these words: everything's going to work out perfectly in my favor. Everything's going to work out perfectly in my favor. And I continue to say that, sweetheart, every day, no matter how bad it gets. Okay? I still say that. And what it will do, okay, it may not make, a house appear out of, thin air. That, I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say is it will help raise your spirits. It will raise your vibration. It will give you that extra oomph in your step to keep going, to make it through another day, another hour even, okay? And your attitude, you'll find yourself going into a little more of a positive mindset to be able to focus, to, keep your head in the game, to make that target, like get that house. So you do that too every day, sweetheart. Tell yourself that in the mirror every day. Say it multiple times a day until you believe it and you own it. And your world will change. And the other thing I can also tell you, beautiful, is if you can be thankful for the little things, the simplest things you got, okay, given where you're at, just even be thankful that at least you got somewhere to sleep right now, okay? You will be amazed how the universe will come in and bless you and give you the abundance you're looking for and needing to supply you with the needs. It's the way it's like the law of attraction, and they do, and they will. I came out better in the end when I was forced to sell my house. But because I was thankful and grateful for what I still had, even though I was listening up for the market and everything else, I was still thankful and appreciative for what I still had left. And I wasn't going to allow that slip away. And I was going to make the best out of that situation. And I did. I came out of it beautiful. In the end, better than I thought I could. So you trust that too. Get that house, honey. Exactly. You say that every single day, multiple times a day. You tell yourself that in the mirror. You also tell yourself you're worthy, you're deserving, you're loving, and you're deserving of great love, and so on. You constantly say those affirmations every day, and it will change your mindset, and it will help you to see yourself in a different light and not be in so much of a lack mindset, okay? Because here's the other thing I see. Like, the last card I get out of this tarot is the release card, which this is the death card, okay? So this is pretty much about, transformation, shedding the old, bringing in the new, release the old, bring in the new. It's like a rebirth. And I just saw a spirit orb, okay? So this is about releasing. And if you can do that, beautiful, you'll find yourself in the Ten of Pentacles, being happy, being abundant, having your needs met, because Pentacles is all about your material, your physical. So it's about like your material possessions, it's your career, and yes, it's also your money. It's all them things. But it can also be about your physical health, your body. So I feel like this is like you being in that new house that you're going and looking at next week. So this is the messages that your mama and the rest of your spirit team want you to know. It's going to get better, honey. It's going to get better. Just remember, everything's going to work out perfectly in my favor. And you keep saying that. And it will. It will, honey. And that's what I have for you, sweetheart. I hope this has been helpful. I hope this has helped give you some peace and comfort in your time, of grief and loss, all them things. I hope this has helped you and resonated deeply on the deepest level. And like I said, honey, my heart, I feel for you. I'm sending my love, my healing energy, my positive vibes to you to be that comfort for you right now. And I wish nothing but the best for you. And know that I'm here anytime. Like I said, I'm here most nights. I know it's a different time, the time change, or, the difference in what our time zones are. But I'm here. And if I'm not on, just email me. My email's in the description box too. So feel free to email me, honey. But thank you. Thank you for coming back, honey. Thank you for trusting me to read for you. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for you, sweetheart, okay? I'm thankful that I could do this for you. But also me doing this reading for you and giving you the messages from your mama, that also helps me, honey. It helps heal my heart too. And it's also my reminder that my mom is still with me too. So you help me just by doing your reading, sweetheart. So thank you again. Yes, it was, sweetheart. It was absolutely meant to be. You were meant to find me, yes. And I'm happy you did, honey. My tongue looks kind of blue. I mean, I've been drinking all kinds of things. Oh, I'm sending you love too, honey. So, I'm here for you anytime. You can reach out to me, okay? Like I said, I'll be back tonight. I don't know what the time is for you, but for me, I'll be back I should be back on here 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. I might come on sooner. I can't be positive, but at least I will be here by 10 p.m. because that's the typical time I get on here. Okay? So I'm sending you so much love and just heartfelt. You know, I'm sending you a big virtual hug, a teddy bear hug. I even got a big teddy bear right here. So, oh yes, please let me know, sweetheart. I definitely want to know how that goes. I really do. Please let me know. I want to hear about it. And I'm sending you prayers and praying it does work out in your favor as I feel it will. Your mom is there with you, honey. So, well, I guess I'm going to get off here now and go get some sleep. Okay. I'm happy to hear it. So, I'm wishing everyone, and Miss Diane, and Jess, if you're still here, and whoever else, thank you so much for being here and being my moderators too, honey. Good more night. Yeah, I hear you. So I'm wishing everyone so much love, so much happiness, so much passion, abundance, prosperity, good health, all them wonderful good things we all want and are deserving of. And that includes you, beautiful people. Until next time, bye.